these point totals.
Dun, 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 dun. Look at Pretender just hanging out there, being all
Boom.
big and stuff. All right, so no ties.
No ties.
Half of our players won their match, and half of them lost their match.
That's right.
Um,
For anyone who's new to the channel, hello.
welcome.
We keep track of the point totals. We create all these great images to keep you on track, so you can put names and faces to the point totals.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got half of our players with 3 points. Jamie, Chris, Patrick, TJ, Devin, Lucas, Keenan, John Lyle, John Bonnet, Ben, Julia, Jeremy, and Tim holding it down at the top there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I won a round.
So a lot of these names and faces, you guys are gonna say, "Oh yeah, I remember seeing them." But we do have some new faces. We are at 56, 57 unique players for season 2 so far.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
something like that, close to it, give or take, plus or minus 1. But that's our round 2. Nice little breakdown of our top players. So we're gonna grab somebody with 3 points, and they're gonna battle somebody else with 3 points.
It's crazy how that works out.
Right. So let's see. Who do we have for
Drum rolls.
round 2? Ooh.
Yeah.
Speaking of players that were winning, we've got Patrick Perry versus TJ Schellenberg. So TJ, of course, we were talking about at the beginning of the stream, one of our players from the shop that went up to GP Indy, just up the road.
Just up the road.
10 hours or so. Or 8.5 if you've got a spaceship. And made day 2. I think you said 10 and 5.
He was 10 and 5 at the end of the day.
Which is awesome.
Big shout outs to TJ.
I mean, he knows the deck. And of course, Patrick Perry has been, he's like our main Kiki Chord player at the shop.
Yeah.
Has done some tweakings with it, gone back and forth with a couple different variants of it, but like, he is the Kiki Chord player at Comic Kung Fu currently. I heard rumors there might have been somebody else trying to put it together. I don't know if this is true.
I like Patrick's list.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some fun ups.
He does.
So get those votes in, guys. The straw poll is up. Is it going to be Affinity? Is it going to be Kiki Chord? Let us know. Who you think is going to take it? Yeah, you didn't.
I like Affinity being orange.
Okay.
I don't know. Just reminds me of robots.
Treading on my turf. It's
Come
exactly
over
what
here.
Nan is doing. Treading on my turf.
Treading on my turf.
Doesn't like the way I set things up.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said I like orange better for Affinity.
So, who do you like in this matchup?
You
can't pick the people though.
Oh, harder head picks. I can't.
Yeah.
Personally, I like. Patrick has a better chance. Game 2 and 3.
Sure.
If TJ has a really good setup for those matches, then he has his chances of going up go better based on how he mulligans and how things work out for game 2 and 3. But game 1, the deck is designed to win game 1 because your opponents aren't going to have all this extra hate stuff.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Thank you so much,
thanks,
dude, for
Lyle.
the donation.
Hashtag Nan is wrong, but we love him anyways. It's true. But not like the fun thing about Kiki Chord is it's got so many different cards that you can use and play with, and Patrick's running like this 4-color list.
Yeah,
He's got Deceiver in there, or Pastor, one of the two. I can't remember which one he's got. And then he's got like some blue sideboard stuff. Pretty much his whole sideboard is all 1-ofs.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, only 3.
True that. Lyle, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much, dude.
18. So, for our new players out there, what is the Kiki Chord deck?
Wolverines?
Yes, it is.
Wolverines
Promo.
for Patrick. So, I play Merfolk. What's going on, Weeaboo? So, the Kiki Chord deck has a couple of the cards in the name that works really well. It has Kiki, the Mirror Breaker, and then it also has Chord of Calling. But what really is the original combo for Kiki Chord is play your Restoration Angel that you have in your deck, play your Kiki the Mirror Breaker, and do that really, really awesome thing where you make a bunch of copies of it.
Yay!
And then you attack for 1,000,000 damage.
And you're like, all right, you know what? I want to make 1,000,000 angels.
Yeah, make 1,000,000 angels, go ahead and attack, call it a day. But the deck has evolved a lot, right? So there was this card, I don't know if you've heard of it, Nahiri the Harbinger.
I think of her rumors, whispers of this planeswalker.
Yeah, Nahiri
voice.
can basically bring about an end to a match with a friend we like to call the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Yes.
So I believe that some of the Kiki Chord decks have incepted that combo as well. If you want to call it
it's not only can you get Emrakul as an option, but you could also get Kiki Jiki there. So you can be like, you know what? I already have Restoration Angel.
Right.
You know, maybe you're gained a bunch of life or something crazy happened. I'll just make a bunch of angels and kill it. But most of the time you're going to be, if you're going for the Nahiri play, you're going to be getting up Emrakul. So that is something that some of the Kiki players have been rocking. And there's a new twist going around.
Oh yeah.
With the Eldritch Evolution card.
Oh no, they're running Eldritch Evolution.
Yeah, I think you basically have to decide if you want Nahiri or the Evolution.
Okay.
Because you can't run both, I think, is how it's set up. But that's kind of really the way you can do things. But Edge Champion actually is really helpful here. And that's the spirit, that 2/1 flying spirit guy that you can sack and your guys get indestructible. Maybe it's not 2/1, but I think that's 2/1 flyer spirit. Really, really good. You're going to start seeing this show up more and more in Modern if you haven't already.
Here is a Breeding Pool tapped. And we're going to get frisky? We're going to go to combat? Yeah. Here's a Voice of Resurgence, Pete.
I like this play a lot.
Selfless Spirit. I knew it had Selfless
Woohoo!
in the name.
So swinging in with this voice is basically his way of saying, hey, either you take 2, okay,
or you block it.
Or you block it, and now I get a token,
Yep.
and the token's a 4/4.
Now, yeah.
So, really...
to the number of creatures.
Exactly. So really, Patrick is hoping that TJ is going to block it here.
Yep. And he is going to gain... Oh no, he blocked with a champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, Blinkmoth Nexus. And don't forget, guys, these matches are pre-recorded. Landing on the player cam on TJ's side makes him look like an alien. These are pre-recorded. So this is the Tuesday before TJ and Lyle and John Mathias all went to GPND.
Yes.
So, Dionysus Bacchus, when did you slip into chat?
Ooh, good news. TJ is an alien.
Oh, Crash. 1, 2.
Okay. 4 coming across. Edge Champion, of course. The Metalcraft's turned on.
Yep.
So he's got protection from colors. The Vault Scourges both have flying, so Selfless Spirit could jump in the way, but really, who wants to have that happen? So Patrick says, yeah, that's fine. I'll take that.
Goes to 13. TJ is going to climb to 21.
Off of all that life gain there. No big, Master of Ethereum or Cranial Plating coming down yet for TJ. So he's just sort of poke, going for that wide swings here and there, not opting for any pure styles yet. But yeah, I mean, Patrick was talking in chat about this, that he's hurting real hard right now because he's got no access to red.
Yep.
He's been doing all right, trying to get by without it, but
and
Path Sweet.
Best card in Magic coming down.
Sack. So yeah, so TJ's gonna decide, you know what, I'll sack a few extra things to just buff up one of my guys before the path goes off. Activate, sack it.
Yep. Looks like TJ's kind of working through the complex math here.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't play Affinity. And gonna put those.
Okay, so we chose not to
Okay.
discuss the 2. And those will go over onto the Edge Champion. Thank you, Kyle, for
Can we
sending
start
me that
calling
list.
him Nana?
I've been called many names. Nana is actually one of them. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, he's got that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chord for 4. Temple Garden he used for Path, but he's convoking 7.
Oh, I see. Yep, yeah.
Because he's also using the Wall of Roots to get a green source out of both of
You got
those.
him.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he will be chording for 4 here.
So Galvanic Blast is gonna come down and hit the Spirit.
And choose to sack it. Give all its guys indestructible.
Let's go get something.
Alright, so for 4 mana, you can get Restoration Angel. You can get... I don't know his list well enough to know what other awesome 4 costs that. Well, it's 4 or less.
Yeah.
So,
Key and Peer in the Law.
yeah. There we go. Get 2 Thopters. You can start flinging them at your opponent.
Yep.
As soon as he gets access to red mana.
As soon as right. He needs the red mana. That's really what he wants. And he's gonna crash in for 6.
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
So with the core to get Kieran Piran, it boosts the elemental creature up from a 4 to a 6. Oh man, Key and Peel.
Move to combat.
Yo, Pac-Man, what's going on? Welcome to the stream.
We got Pac-Man in here.
Nice.
Oh, and that's the other added benefit of the Thopters. It can start blocking Edge Champion. 2 damage will come across. TJ will gain 2 off of it. So, 11 to 17.
Any elves or goblins playing around? I'm trying to think. I know last week we had elves.
Last week we did have elves.
Let me take a look.
Maybe 2035 is going to be a great year. All right. As it stands, okay. So it's like if he has, Scavenging Ooze, that could be helpful.
Oh gosh, it took me like a minute, dude, but I got it. Dionysus Vagus. You're my dude. Sorry, yes.
Wasn't somebody playing elves on Tuesday? Yes, we did have somebody playing elves. I don't know if they made it on camera or not this time around.
Yeah, we haven't seen goblins in a while either.
No, like Chris Carosa is one of our started out on the 8-whack style. Tim every so often will play 8-whack. Kyle will play goblins. But those are our main Goblin players.
Yep.
And now, like, they're playing other decks that they're enjoying, so they've decided, Goblins aren't really where I want to be in
I think
Modern.
Phil played Goblins.
Oh, yes, Phil did play Goblins. You're right.
And I'm going to go up to 13 off eating a couple creatures.
Nom, nom.
2 of them, to be exact.
Yep, Philly D. He was doing pretty well this season for a bit there. Like,
Yeah.
he had a chance to make top 8 and then missed a few weeks and then back at school now, so sadly we didn't get a chance to. But
14 and 18. It's been a swingy first game.
yeah, like it's
I can't keep up, guys.
35 minutes left in the time. He's dropped to 10 right after you updated that.
Dang it! Untap. If anyone wants to do some production work for free, I got you.
What was round 1? I forgot. We had Mind Crank combo. Grixis
Mind Delver.
Mind Delver. Burn versus burn.
Burn. And
Essentially.
Then burn. Yep.
Yeah. Nobody plays around
That's
you,
super
Pac-Man
unfortunate,
says. Connecticut.
Oh, freeze. Sign me up. You're doing too much, dude. TJ is now at 7 off of these beats. 1, 2.
Nyavern
3,
versus
4,
Grixis Burn, to be exact. That's a good way to
5.
put it.
Yeah, so 9 damage coming. No, 11 damage. TJ's gonna be at 7.
And Scoos is nice right now. Basically allowing Patrick to stabilize.
Crash. Yep, this is what we're doing. Patrick's gonna be at 5. Oh. TJ at 8.
He's leaving all of his lands back essentially as blockers. Because
Which is smart.
Those Blink Moss Nexus there are gonna just activate and be like, alright, I'm gonna jump in the way of the Scavenging Ooze and I'm gonna jump in the way of your elemental token here. So I can basically live a little bit more.
Wall of Roots.
Ooh, float green.
Dead. Here's an Eternal Witness.
Oh no.
Get
Path to
back.
Exile.
Best card in Magic. Path to Exile. Combat. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Elemental is a 5/5. Scoos is a 6.
Right.
And Voice is a 2. So 2, 8, 13 damage?
And basically, he's going to say, I'm going to activate these guys.
Yep.
And Patrick can say, okay, before blockers, I can use my path. But really, at this point, you don't have to worry too much about that. I don't think. Like, you can save that for defense, I feel. But
Yo, Daryl SK with a follow. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Hopefully you are enjoying the stream.
yeah, thank you.
Getting in there for that sticker giveaway.
Mm-hmm. Really, I mean, the way it's getting set up here is that the Voice of Resurgence is going to sneak through. By the way that Patrick pathed that and the way TJ is going to block. This seems fine here. Basically, he's sitting and doing that debate about where he wants the -1 counter to get placed.
To shrink, right. Stickers?
Oh, Pac-Man, we will show you after the match because we do have official Modern Magic Monday stickers to give away for those that follow the stream. And if you feel the need to donate, you guarantee get yourself a sticker. We will mail them to you.
Here is an activation on the Blink Moth. And combat, Edge Champion, Vault Scourge, and Knuckling Claw.
Oop, that's not what I wanted.
He does.
5.
Yeah, I think it's all evasive, right?
Okay, so the Edge Champion's swinging 4 for sure. There's nothing he can do about the 2 flyers here. So yeah, like even that was a really close.
It definitely could have went in either one's favor.
Yeah, and in that sort of situation, you look through it and you go, is there any point in that match where I could have done a different line of play that could have changed the outcome? Especially when the life totals are so close like that. It is something for the players to have to sit there and consider about how their matches was played. But the way it looked like I didn't see any glaring mistakes from either of the players there. It seemed very straightforward about how they were doing it and just playing very tight, which was nice to see that kind of close match there. So who do you want to take for our sideboards?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. You pick.
They're pretty much all one-ofs from both sides.
They are.
Why don't you read off Patrick's this time, and I'll read off TJ's.
All right. So on Patrick's side, he has 1 Scavenging Ooze, 1 Birds and Forge Tender, 1 Lone Missionary, 2 Unified Will, 1 Thrag Tusk, 2 Ratchet Bomb, 1 Reclamation Sage, 1 Fulminator Mage. I'm sorry, Reclamation. I said Sage, right?
Yes.
All right. It's just because it's close together. 2 Lightning Healers, 1 Izzet Staticaster, 1 Eidolon of Rhetoric, and 1 Negate. Jeez. What do I want? Ratchet Bombs?
I like Ratchet Bombs.
Yeah, Ratchet Bombs. Fulminator Mage, I'm not against. And...
Rec Sage.
Yeah, Reclamation Sage. I want to put in for an Izzet Staticaster, but for 3 mana and that blue that is pretty lack in his deck,
I mean, the Helix is also something to consider too, because like especially when you saw where TJ was at 6.
Right. True.
Those couple extra
burn spells.
Or killing off some creatures that way.
Right.
That could be a way to.
Yo, islands. What's happening? Or island? Whichever you prefer. You ratchet girl.
So TJ's rocking out 1 Dismember, 2 Thoughtseize, 2 Ancient Grudge, 2 Whip Flares, 1 Stupid Grid. No, Aether Grid there, 1 Blood Moon, 1 Ray of Revelation, 1 Aethersworn Canoness, 1 Spellskite, 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Chalice of the Void, and 1 Grafdigger's Cage. Grafdigger's Cage works against Court of Calling.
Yep.
So there is that aspect. Also works against the Hiri.
For the Emrakul.
So it won't work against the ultimate. So I like the idea of bringing that in if you know that you're playing against a Kiki Chord deck that is running Nihiri. I also like bringing in the Thoughtseizes here. Because you know that Patrick is going to sit there and keep some of his bigger stuff in his hand that you could potentially strip away and mess with him a little bit. Like maybe he's holding on to one of those Court of Callings and like slowly setting up his board, and you're like, all right, I'll strip that out.
Sure.
So
solid picks.
I like those. The Whip Flare has potential against some of the creatures and stuff like that.
Well, when you think he runs a lot of mana producing creatures, Birds of Paradise, Noble Hierarch, those are, especially when he's hung up on one color, like he was in the first game, he's gonna hopefully rely on getting some of those mana producers onto the board and to create whatever mana he needs. So Whip Flare would help TJ in that situation to kind of slow Patrick down. But we'll see. Good guy Dionysus Bacchus hooking up our dude Pac-Man. He had the Dark Lord on his side.
Yeah, that's the other thing is people talking about Magic Online stuff is like MTG Goldfish does a great job of you can input any deck that you want and it will be able to give you a breakdown of here's the cost online, here's the cost on paper. And it looks like it's gummy snack time.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Snack
I wish
break.
There was gummy snack here. Snack
Right.
break. Good, a question for you guys, and it's a question for you too.
Cool.
The chat for GP&D was a little toxic, so I tried to turn it off as much as possible.
I tune out GP chats and SCG chats.
But
usually.
I'm curious. Channel Fireball was using MTG Goldfish to create the deck list images.
That's
Are
where they got it
they?
from?
Well, not the ones like the Hearthstone sides,
But the
full large full one. It was MTG Goldfish. Are they partnered with Channel Fireball now?
I don't think so.
All right, just checking. Just
Maybe
if
not.
anyone knows.
Maybe it's in the works.
Online
knows?
chat toxic? No.
No, that never happens.
They have favorite points with the table judge with the gummy sauce. All right. So TJ, he's gonna mulligan.
He's really happy about that too. You can
It's
tell.
probably pretty good. It's probably pretty good.
But okay, so 25 minutes left. Patrick was set up in a really tough for game one, where he was cut off from his colors. But as it stands, you kind of are expecting the Affinity player to win game one. That's when you think about the way the deck is designed, it's built to win quickly. That was a long, drawn out game.
It was.
With TJ not hitting any of his pure styles there. He had to rely we didn't see any additional Edge champions. We didn't see any cranial platings, any nothing like that to help him go for that pure style.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't see any Master of Ethereums to go keep his stuff going wide and swinging extra damage. He really was like, all right, I got one Edge champion basically doing all the work for me. So we'll see how it works out for game two now that Patrick has some more sideboard stuff at his disposal. Patrick drew no red sources, and I drew all lands.
This guy, here's 6. TJ says, I'm good with this. Let's cry it out. Oh, combo. Right there. Would have definitely gotten there. First match of the quarterfinals, the entire chat was just, wowee, a female.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I that's probably what ended up happening. Free publicity for MTG Goldfish if we can use their builder to put the decks. I mean, it's a great system,
Yeah, it is.
There was a lot of it being used, and then they would always divert back to their normal Hearthstone.
I love that. But maybe that's because I've been paying attention to a lot more Hearthstone lately.
You're a trader, dude.
No! I can love all games.
It's true, you can.
Except certain MOBAs.
Yeah, good old online chat.
Lots of bands. Yeah.
I did not see the 9th place deck list.
I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll look it up right now. Because we have that power while they're getting going.
Here is a windswept heath for Patrick. Passes back. And got there. Blink Moth Nexus. 2, 3. Here's a Springleaf Drum. Ornithopter.
Ninth place doesn't seem that exciting to me.
Maybe it wasn't an indie. Patrick, gonna go to 19. '17, actually.
Fetch Jock.
Okay, so Tatradamus in chat letting us know I didn't fetch because I needed that land on top.
Yeah, that can be tough sometimes. Like you gotta.
I make that decision more often than not. Here's a breeding pool tapped. Birds of Paradise. All right.
Hey, he's ready to go. Now he's
Game on.
gathering up all this mana.
Game on.
But TJ also has all this mana here with his flying boat.
He says, "Don't worry, I'm gonna attack that guy." Here is an Ink Bomb Nexus.
Yeah, it is. Good old
And
Inky.
Steel Overseer.
Now the question is, when is TJ going to start getting his playmat? That Steel Overseer playmat for him.
Here's a false character. He says, "I'm gonna attack with his Ornithopter."
Boat him.
It'll be more relevant for. Okay.
Alright.
So Lightning Helix.
Hey, there's the Helix.
Patrick's gonna go to 20. Dead Steel Overseer. And passes back. Alright, so we got at least one Lightning Helix coming either in the main deck or out of the board.
Mm-hmm.
Here is a Cranial Plating. Let's equip it.
Pierce.
And he says combat 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
And TJ going to 23.
And Patrick falling down to 15.
So this is where things start to get scary. Oh, is that... I saw at least one Edge Champion in hand.
Ooh.
Cranial Plating always makes me sad.
Granite plating is real good.
Okay, so Tetradamus, Patrick Perry letting us know in chat, 2 Helix, 2 Ratchet Bomb, 1 Rex Sage, and 1 Static Caster. Okay,
So pretty much what
Yep.
we were talking about.
Yep. And here comes the best card Magic. Got him.
You look like you could use a mountain.
Or an island. Interestingly enough, Mike Sigris piloted Affinity over the weekend at GP Indy, and he ran 1 mountain and 1 island.
Interesting. I know there's been some people that will run one or the other. It's been a while since we've seen both in there. Oh yeah, this is the night where our player cams. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to that in a bit, guys, because here's that X champion coming down, and we'll see some passing on over.
Our cameras just didn't want to stay in place.
They just wall a moment, draw a card. Really, we were more interested in the wall behind Patrick than actually Patrick for this match, it seems.
Oh. Here's an Emrakul.
Yeah,
I love how animated TJ gets. It's like I just want to know what he's talking about. Yes. Yes.
Whatever it is.
I agree. He always counts so vigorously.
Yeah. Gets his point across, though.
Here is a Midnight. Let's add to that count. Yeah, it's a second Edge champion. Gross. And a Vault Scourge.
Okay.
We're just gonna play revealed.
Yeah.
Hey, look, combo.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the question is, I was like, he can go this way. As he can also eventually just say, I'm going to infect you to death. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Drops him to
9. Right? Takes 9.
6.
Ugh.
And gee, what was that? Hey, look! Because Nahiri always comes in pairs.
He's got the Kiki in his hand,
Yep.
too.
Yep. Seems good. Oh, let's go.
Let's get down to business.
Alright, so
Equip
equip
here.
to the Vault Scourge. Hey,
Yeah, he's basically saying,
you do have a spell that lands would be sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
so now having
tough.
the Spellskite, the Edge Champion can't kill him this turn.
Yeah.
Having the birds, the Vault Scourge can't kill him this turn.
Here is an activated Blink Moth.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay.
Bringing everybody across.
Is everybody dead?
He says, let me help you. I'll just speed it up for you. That's going across, and that's going across. He'll take 2.
You're gonna take 1.
Oh, did he just... No, he should have... Did the Blink Moth not get...
This is not correct. Life count is not correct.
Is he just
And
saying,
draws a voice.
how much can I increase my life in this?
Rude dude alert. Wow. I didn't know it went that high. The life counter. So TJ's gonna take
Stops
it.
at
2-0.
162.
That seemed to be the important life total here. So, I hate when I lose to my deck.
Yeah, that's
exactly what happened that game
way
for
to
Patrick. It was that first game was great. He was doing everything he could to make sure that he could battle back. It was very back and forth for them, BMing with the life count. But that second game just goes to show you that it's just tough.
It is.
It's tough.
It's hard to play a 4-color deck.
Yeah.
I mean, you can run all the mana fixing you want in there, kind of thing, like the fetches and the birds and things like that, but sometimes your deck just hates you.
Yeah, and that's why I changed it for tomorrow.
Cool.
There you go. So Cloud4177, what's going on, dude? Asks, what do you guys think about the mono blue Delver deck on stream at GPNT?
I'm a fan of Thing in the Ice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know this, but
Thing in the Ice
I'm
is
a
a
fan.
pretty... I'm playing 5 Coil Drowsy. Oh no. No, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, I like Delver.
Yes,
I like flip cards.
Yep.
Thing in the Ice. And I like the color blue in Magic.
Mm-hmm.
So it had everything that I was. Look, I know there were some cards that I didn't know about. Yo, thank you so much, dude, for the follow.
Appreciate that. Yeah, as it stands for the deck, when you think of Delver and Modern, you think Grixis usually, blue-red.
Yeah.
Those really where you're at, but the Mono Blue, that's really cool to see.
Was it a card that they were talking about? Commandeer?
That sounds familiar.
It wasn't. He was playing against Ad Nauseum.
Mm.
And it's Tiwu has been playing Ninja Bear Delver.
Weird. And I believe somebody was asking, Pac-Man was asking about our stickers.
Yes.
So, while you're looking that stuff up.
Yep.
Dun, dun, dun.
There it is.
These are the beautiful stickers we've got planned. They're, quite large, but they can cover your laptop pretty nicely. For all those that want to represent Modern Magic Mondays,
That's
we've
right.
got those. So if you're following the stream, you are eligible to be entered into our giveaway at the end of the night. We always do a giveaway to get out at least one new sticker.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you have a couple extra bucks, feel the need to donate to the stream, help us improve it, you are guaranteed getting a sticker that way. So even if you're like, you know what, I got $1 to throw your way, here's $1, guys, you're awesome. You get it. We'll mail you a sticker. So that's one of the cool things
Psionic
that we've got.
Blast. There you go. That's pretty sick. And then Commandeer, exile 2 blue cards from your hand rather than pay Commandeer's mana cost. Oh.
That's
Wow.
cool.
That's yeah. So that makes a lot more sense as to why. Yo, Pac-Man, thank you so much, dude.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. That makes a whole lot more sense about why people were asking why didn't he play Commandeer.
Hmm.
Walked by that feature match area, saw him leave the deck and ran. Oh, law because of Commandeer. Yeah, so I mean, T-Dog talking about Commandeer and how powerful that probably could have been if he could play it against the Ad Nauseam deck.
Yeah, that would be sweet,
right?
actually. Maybe it'll be something like from now on he'll just throw one of in his board or something like that just to have some fun with it. Like, I mean, it seems like there's so much potential you can do with the deck and these fun things like you can add in there like Commandeer and stuff. So,
but what's going on, guys? T-Dog, Cloud4177.
Some new faces.
We got some new faces. If you guys are new to the channel, hello.
Welcome.
Pharmazernar, The Real Nan Man. And we are bringing you Modern Magic Mondays, where we put up our Tuesday Night Modern, record the matches.
I had 3 in the sideboard, I believe. Woo!
And then bring them to you the Monday after, do a little commentary, hang out, and play some Magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's hop over to the point totals. Let's take a look at. We're moving into round number 3.